All right. So, ever since Against the Storm did not scratch my city builder itch, uh I've been thinking of going back to playing some more Cities Skylines. So, in addition to getting Against the Storm during the Steam Winter Sale, I also ended up getting several of the City Skylines DLCs since City Skylines 2 is probably not going to be worth playing for at least a couple years. Uh, since there's just not only is there the big performance issues, um, but also the modding thing is just getting started, and there were reports that the whole simulation is essentially a sham. They advertise deep simulation of your people or whatever, but they don't even go to go to work and go to school type of thing. And the goods don't get transported around like a like it's actually simulating the economy or anything. So it's essentially it's still way inferior to City Skylines with mods. So gonna be playing more City Skylines. The DLC I got was kind of a lot of the major ones, except there were a couple more recent ones that were not as good of a discount, so I didn't get those. But I did get quite a few of them. So I already had After Dark. There were one or two free DLCs that I wasn't aware of, so I think Match Day was one of them. So yeah, but several of them I purchased. So I've got a bunch of new features. I've been trying to test some of these features in my previous city, as well as testing a little bit of mod stuff. So yeah, there's gonna be some new stuff, but I'm not fully aware of how some of the things work. I've only barely scratched the surface of how the industries thing works, and I don't really know how the park thing works. But there's like there's a bunch of new buildings and road types that I didn't have before, and the pedestrian road things. Pretty nice. I've sort of got pedestrian roads in one of the mods, but they don't work quite like these official pedestrian roads do. So yeah, we're gonna build some more cool stuff, and the mods, I've added a couple more mods. I'm still gonna be playing primarily based around real time. We're on real time 2.0 now. The old real time, this thing tells you switch over to the new real time, so whatever. It's made by somebody different. But yeah. Real time 2 has like a couple more features. I haven't really messed with them, but mainly we're playing with real-time, realistic walking speed, realistic population, so that the like the houses only have one family and the apartment buildings have lots of families, that type of stuff. Although I now have sort of they call it wall-to-wall housing. It's sort of like the in between the low density and the high density housing. So I've got that. City Skylines 2 has like medium density housing and row housing, so I wish we had that in this game, but yeah, one of those DLCs had added wall-to-wall housing in this game, is what they call it. It's a little bit different, but yeah, I'm not a fan of big tall buildings, so so yeah, we're doing that, and we've got life cycle balance revisited still. I'm going for, I had tried previously, I had originally been going for like the whole 1 day equals 1 year in the people's life type of thing. But the problem is that 1 day lasts a couple hours. And then, so you end up expanding your city much faster than would be realistic, I guess you could say. But in particular, you end up having problems with you just have all the new people who are moving into your city. They're moving into like tier 1 houses, which are level 1 houses, which causes like 99% of the people who move in to be uneducated. So you have a city full of uneducated adults for a very, very, very long time. So we're gonna be speeding up the aging of people just a little bit. Because otherwise it screws up the people, the workplaces. Your workplaces end up with tons of unfilled jobs. It causes problems. So yeah, so we're gonna be going for like 3 times, or sorry, 3 years of life for 1 game day. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're going for. And then I turned on unlock all, because with the real time you can only simulate properly with the quality simulation or whatever up to 65,000 people at once. So on a lot of maps that's not enough to unlock all the later buildings, like airports and some of that type of stuff. So I'm just going to have everything unlocked at the beginning. Obviously, it's still going to be very prohibitively expensive. I can't just plop down a freaking nuclear reactor to solve all my electricity problems at the start of the game or anything like that. But I want everything to be available, because I mean, like, if you can afford it, why can't you get it? That's my way of looking at it. And then yeah, I added a couple more. We're still gonna do lots of like traffic manager and intersection marking tool to try to make the roads work really well and look really good and stuff. But because like sort of the logistics of the city is what I really love watching. But yeah, I also added a couple other ones for it's like tree control and forest brush revisited, so I can stuff to like decorate the city a little bit better than what I have in the past. So, gonna make a nice new city. So let's go. I decided on a name for it. It's gonna be called Crabston. But we're gonna pick a map for it. So several. I had been just going one by one through the maps previously. Several of the DLCs added maps as well. So let's look for a map. New game. Wait, let me just double check. In here, all the mods are turned on. And then we can check. You can check mod options. I don't know if there's anything we need to look at right now, or I think there were some things we needed to change after the game was started. You can't change them out here. Been a long time since I actually created a new city. So yeah, having this at speed 10, the life cycle balance. I'm not sure if there's gonna be anything I need to change when I create the new map, but whatever. Alright, so yeah, like I said, lots of new maps up here. We were last here at the Grand River, I believe. I don't know if I want to go for a vanilla map now that we have access to quite a few other options. Hmm. The reviews for the snowy map where or the snowfall DLC was they were saying that you don't actually see like snow on your buildings, so it just looks kind of weird, which is unfortunate. I feel like this desert oasis sounds good. Actually, maybe not. I already decided to call it Crabston, but can't have a crab in the desert. That just doesn't make sense. Alright, I guess we'll go. Let's just go to the next one. Crabston. Here on the Green Plains. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention that another thing I was going for was 25 tiles. We're gonna be able to purchase all the 25 tiles. It's not the full 81 tiles, but all 25 tiles. I'm gonna be able to build a lot. I'll be able to build like a whole city of low density residential if I want, basically. Since I don't want to be forced to build high density residential just to meet population requirements to meet city milestones. That's the type of thing I'm going for. Alright. So yeah, as expected, unlock stuff happened right away. I don't know if we got like a bunch of extra money. From all the stuff being unlocked. Normally, you get money with the unlocks, which helps you build a bunch of buildings. Or it helps you like keep expanding instead of having to sit around waiting for money. So I don't know if I get all that money up front or what exactly. I don't know what the normal amount of money that you start with is. But let's so we're gonna look at some mod settings real quick, make sure things seem like they are what I expect them to be. No. We want a couple reckless drivers. Advanced vehicle AI. Yeah, we should have some of that. And yeah, we definitely want realistic parking. So I guess, yeah, unfortunately, some of these settings, I don't remember what I had this on before, but some of these settings that I had previously set in the previous map are like reset to the defaults here. So to look through these real quick here. Da -da -da -da. Yeah, vehicles can turn. Yep. Buses ignore lane arrows. I don't think so. Follow priority rules at junctions with timed traffic lights. Uh, I don't know if I messed with that setting before, but currently I think I understand what that means, and that sounds like a good idea. Do not add it. Glides automatically. I'm trying to keep things realistic, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna put traffic lights where I think they are needed for safety. Safety or because I mean, usually you'd have like a stop sign or something. But you kind of tend to upgrade to a traffic light if there's enough traffic that the side with the stop sign never gets to go, basically. Let's see. Dedicated turning lanes. No. Yeah, there's freaking natural disasters now. I'll have to make sure that it's on, like, very infrequent, though. Because when I tried it on my test city, that was, it was a huge pain in the ass. It's not something you want to have happen with any frequency. Restrictions aggressive. That sounds like common sense. Actually, I don't know. It's off by default. Maybe I should leave that alone. Could be some sort of like bug or something, and it'll actually cause problems. Not that I really use roads with bus lanes, but because buses are kind of shitty. Especially they cost too much for what you get out of them. So much stuff to look through. I don't think I'm gonna mess with any more of that. Let's see. I don't know why we're not in US units here for realistic population, but I don't know what. Oh, that probably doesn't even matter. That's probably when they're showing the calculations for like where they show meters squared for the sizes of buildings for their calculations for how many people can be in that building. All zoning types from game start. We'll have the unlock everything thing on, so I think I'm fine. Let's see. Wait. I don't know about this thing. I haven't tried this before, but it sounds like fun. And then let's see what else we got here. Life cycle rebalance revisited. So the main thing is I'm going to have it on speed 10, which I believe is which I believe is essentially 3 years per game day when using the 4/5 day-night speeds on the real-time mod. Just the default for real-time. Alright, so yeah, we want increased immigrant education, so there's not quite as many dumbasses moving into the city. And I feel like I'm gonna change some of the transport settings at some point. Because what I'm thinking is I'm gonna end up having a bunch of residential wall-to-wall housing. But I feel like these are people that they should still own cars. So I feel like they should still, like the adults should still drive their cars more than the high density residential, but not as much as the low density residential. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe I just change that right now. So we'll do like let's say just looking at these other ones up here and just trying to relatively compare. Let's say we did like 30% there, 35, 40. Uh, 45, 50, 55. That's kind of what I'm envisioning here. So those guys will do a bunch of driving. I mean, seniors. I feel like seniors shouldn't really even generally live in that style of housing, but same with the higher density residential. But let's say we'll change this to like 10, 15, 20. Something like that. Sounds good. So yeah, let's save and apply that. All right. And then let's go to is there anything else that I likely need to do something with? Real time. Yeah, 4 or 5. Weekends, yep. All citizens are real. Maximum 65,000. We are not pausing construction at nighttime. I think I changed that before. And then to compensate, I reduced construction speed, I think, to 40%. Is this in like meters or something, or what? Lights on for tall building. I don't know. I'm tempted to try realistic fires. This is real time 2 settings. So there's a couple settings in here I haven't that weren't in the original the original real time mod. This stuff was in there, but this stuff was not. I'm not sure it's entirely functional since they don't seem to have defaults in here. Or maybe this just means that they operate 24/7. I don't know. Seems like they would have it at each end, but I don't know. I do like the idea of having it so like garbage only gets collected during certain hours of the day type of thing, but let's not worry about that. I think we're not messing with any of this other stuff, although I did notice in my testing, I have a population of 35,000 in that other city, and the like at any given time, like during the day, I shouldn't say any given time, but when people get off of work, it feels like everyone goes fucking shopping. Uh, and I'll check the thing, and it'll tell me that there's uh like 25,000 pedestrians and a couple thousand private vehicles. It's the global settings for one of the mods, traffic volume maybe. So it seems like there's just a ridiculous number of people out and about in the city, whereas realistically, I'd say a lot more people would just go home and stay in their house, play video games. So I feel like maybe I should turn this down a bit. And maybe we'll the thing is, I don't know if they'll actually have less people go shopping, or if it's going to be more like, how about 20%? Or if they're just going to go do other stuff, like go to the park or something. So it might just move those people to different areas. They're still going to be out and about in the city. Because I hate how half the city is awake, out doing stuff at 2 a.m. on a weekday. That type of stuff just does not make any sense. All right. Wait, wanted to make sure there wasn't like a save settings button that I need to press. All right. We're probably good. Pretty sure from previous experience, I need to save and quit. So we're gonna save game. I call it Crabston. Load that up. I know in the past it was a issue. I think it was an issue with real time, but maybe it was just like a base game issue that was just more obvious in real time, where the first time save the game and then load it, it does not load at the same time of day as when you saved it. Alrighty then. Start it up again. So time for day one in the city of Crabston. Since we do have everything unlocked right away, I'm not sure if we're gonna need like police and fire department type stuff right away. We might end up actually having a little bit of issues with that, where they're gonna eat up a lot of money and we're gonna have like no income. If I do build them right away. That's gonna be kind of weird. Playing the game a little bit not as it was designed might cause us a little bit of problems. I don't want to cheat per se, but all right. All right, yeah. Let's go. So yeah, we're gonna, looks like we're gonna basically hit midnight each day. Will be when we stop the simulation. All right. And as usual, I'm not going for Trying to avoid pausing. Put it that way. I'm gonna bring this out here. Luckily, I don't know if luckily is the right word, but since we do have unlock everything, we do have access to highways and other road type stuff that I did not have access to, or that you normally don't have access to from the start of the game. Where's this properly connect to? Something like that. In general, on these maps, these are not quite perfectly spaced apart, so doing things a little bit weird. But let's hurry up and just bring a 2-lane road way down here. It kind of sucks building at nighttime. But that's how the game is. You can, like, kind of turn that off, but let's see. Alright, we're gonna turn that off for the moment. We're gonna put in a sewer thing down here. We're gonna connect clicky clicky. Why is it not clicking? Shoot. Let's turn this building off also. It's freaking deleting my money. It's not letting me connect the pipe right between them. Maybe it's something to do with the terrain. Yeah, that was probably it. Alright, so we have water connection. We're gonna start our city off. We probably don't want to build. I'm not planning super long term right now. I'm going for getting us out of the red. And let me turn off that little line there. Put a bunch of little neighborhood stuff through here. I think this will be nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have a lot more money than we normally do at the start of the game. But that's fine. We shall roll with it. Yeah. So, this build's really slow on real time. Oh, we need to get electricity going also. Forgot about that. Let's see. Is there enough wind? Bunch of wind right here in the center of our area. Our area looks pretty flat at nighttime. There's a bit of a hill to it though. We go for like a coal power plant. think we're gonna go... something like that. Shoot. It's so early in the game. All right. Yeah. Why does this seem wrong? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? How does it do that? I'd prefer to have this on the same distance from the highway on both sides. I don't know why these somehow ended up different. Alright, so there's that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Think. Is that right? Still doesn't look right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn off our Skylines. But oh my god, this... Why? Why is it causing such problems? Alright, yeah, so first of all, we need the power plant. The classic coal power plant. Which is a little bit of overkill. But we can turn down the budget, and it's fine. We need electricity out to here, and we need electricity to there. And then we're gonna turn that on. We're gonna turn this on. We're gonna go on the budget, turn down the electricity production, and we're gonna turn on the water production, because that stuff is super overkill for a little bit. Oh, we need water back here. And let's get one more road. And we'll get more residential. All right. Yeah, they are gonna want to be able to shop. And they're going to need a little bit of job opportunity. A lot of these buildings still haven't finished building, so population is still just getting started. But yeah, let's say obviously we got pollution stuff over here. It makes sense to have all the industrial stuff along with the coal power plant pollution. But we need some commercial area for them to shop. That we'll be happy about that. And of course that will be jobs as well. Super early in the game, we don't really have to worry about traffic that much. I don't have any real plans for the city yet. Obviously, the city's looking pretty dull so far as a very boring layout as usual. We'll spice things up when we're actually in the green and have more people and stuff. For now, we're gonna commercial. Let's say somewhere in the middle here. Like that much. And we're gonna need water going that direction as well. And then of course we're gonna need so many things. Oh my god, we got crime already. Oh. We've also got trees that there's anarchy stuff that is leaving trees in the middle of buildings and roads. So we're gonna remove that with the tree brush. It doesn't remove the rocks. So we also have rocks that are just chilling in undesirable places. We could also just move the rocks off to the side or something, but they're going to be in the way of buildings that we want to place anyways. I don't know if there's a convenient way to delete all the rocks like there is to delete the trees. But yeah, let's back to our budget. We're gonna turn down budgets for police, fire department, medical, and garbage. But we're gonna want all that stuff. And I mean, we're gonna need a school as well. A little bit early to be building a school though. But let's worry about those other things first. So, medical, fire department, police station. So yeah, those are the main things. They're building a shopping area. We're gonna need more housing to continue to get built. Get a rock right here. A big rock. Yeah, there's gonna be like rocks in people's yard like this, which is really obnoxious. If you know a good way to delete all the rocks, let me know in the comments. God damn it. I don't want to delete all the rocks, I want to delete all the rocks in an area. Yeah. If you have the anarchy stuff turned off, then those things, the rocks are like still there, but then they get hidden by anything that they, collide with, basically. And same with trees. But you have to turn off that behavior if you want to be able to put rocks in weird places and trees in weird places that you otherwise wouldn't be able to because of the collisions. So we are leaving that. We're leaving that anarchy thing on. But then we just have to manually get rid of whatever rocks and trees that we don't want. Like this tree. Alright. Exam on a Sunday, people are ready to go shopping. Alright. Most of the housing's gotten built. Let me continue the roadway. That we can put in a bunch of housing in here. Lots and lots of housing. Since we are starting here on a Sunday, people are not going to work today. Generally. Although, technically, like, some people do work at these buildings. But yeah, we need to... I need to expand quite a bit. Which we're gonna want to do as much of that possible when we have the daylight. I also want to plan what I'm doing with highways, what tile squares I want to buy. Well, I mean, we're gonna end up buying all of them. I'm not necessarily gonna build in all of them. Obviously, we're still somewhat limited. We can have a pretty good sized. We're always limited by the population limits, anyways. But we don't got water? I'm an idiot. Alright, so yeah, what I was looking at was highway. We don't want to have this whole area only have one highway entrance to it. We're going to want to connect down here or run this all the way across over to here. Or maybe like here and across this way. Yeah, normally we don't have the capabilities of building highway until we have like 4,000 population or something. But since we are using the mod to unlock everything, we do have access to that. I just can't really justify spending the money on it yet, though. We're gonna be on the we're gonna be in the red for a really long time if I build highway stuff that we don't need. We need a lot more population. So, but yeah, let's say that we're gonna have a highway that goes across this way, and then this one's gonna connect into that, and maybe it'll still keep going across. I am planning on it curving a bit. So we're probably gonna end up with like a cloverleaf over here. Obviously, cloverleaf is not the best four-way interchange in the world, but it's very simple and inexpensive. I haven't really worked too much on furthering my own ones. So I have this cloverleaf, but this is with a medium road to use as a what do they call it, a service interchange instead of a highway interchange. So I think we're gonna keep with, oh, we have my other one over here. Item I modded. Put that in. So we'll put that in like over here later. We're gonna have like a kind of a big area over here though. This will be a highway interchange. We're gonna have like a highway exit over here and over here maybe. It's, I really want to build, but I really want more light so that we can see. press to hide that. Not that one. That button. Because, yeah. Terrain height. We've got enough money that we could honestly flatten all this stuff, but it's not how I want to play it. Let's see. I think we're gonna make this be like a medium road, and it's gonna connect to the highway here, and then it's gonna like curve out this way, and then it'll connect to the highway that's going across. Got maybe a little bit more slope here than I want. Not ideal. Alright, so let's go with we're gonna keep it regular small road for now just because it's cheap. But we're gonna leave squares along it like this so that we can upgrade it to medium road. We're not gonna have buildings directly attached on this road. Let's say we put a curve out this direction. Is it light enough that we... No. I'll put a curve out this direction. I'm kind of trying to keep somewhat flat by following the lines of the hills here. That the angle that I want. Sure. Do something like that. And then we'll let it angle snap out here, and we're gonna curve it just a little bit more. Where's that highway? So I'm thinking the highway interchange on the side will be somewhere down here. So kind of gonna try to let this be kind of organic. And yeah, we're gonna have lots of stuff in here. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. Alright. Getting a little lighter. Got a little bit of hill in here. Not too terrible. So we'll go back to... Oh, but this highway, we said was just gonna curve a bit. So maybe I don't wanna... Let's start with going this way with this guy. And we'll have... Oh, but if this is kind of like a big medium road... An important medium road, I should say. Oh, I got a plan for parking also. Let's just keep building. Just gonna kind of go wild with the building. Or the zoning, I should say. All right. Hmm. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. All right. Let's say we put a curve here. Just completely making up random shit. Get this thing going. Kind of wacky. That's fine. We're gonna want probably better to spot over here. Connect this nicely in there. That looks pretty good. What the hell is this fog? Are you kidding me? Hope that goes away. All right. I mean, people are moving in for no apparent reason, but that's the way the game is. So for this area up here, I feel like we should have sort of like a bunch of different little neighborhoods, and we'll be able to like the rich neighborhood up on this little hill here. Hmm. And maybe we don't even... So we turn off the Skylines. Thinking we don't even like make this like super efficient or anything. I mean, kind of still gravitating towards the grid. Oh, we need water. Yeah, maybe we still do a little bit of a grid. Hmm. But not quite a grid. We're gonna do... Oh yeah, that's... I'm not sure if we're gonna build along this one. Then we do that. Something like this. More roads. Man, that one cuts off that one. That's dumb. Fine. Let's say we put in like a park in here. Not the DLC Park Life parks, but just more like a regular park. I mean, I guess rich people would have like a tennis court over here. Shit, there's way too much stuff. Where's the damn tennis court? What? Maybe there isn't a tennis court? I thought there was a tennis court. There's a basketball. I mean, basketball is... I don't know, maybe this is gonna... Maybe this is like the racist take, but I think basketball is considered more like the poor. The poor person thing. Tennis is the rich person thing. Well, I mean, like, golf is really like the rich person thing, but tennis as well. Yeah, maybe we don't put the basketball court up there. Just create a lot of noise. No noise. Okay, we're fine. So maybe we just leave it down. Oh, well. It's gonna be a problem though. Let's put it over here. Wait. Darn it. I hate these things. Put this here. You have abandoned building already? What the hell? Alright, finally people are wanting jobs. We'll zone a little bit more here. And let's see. Electricity, it looks like we should bring up the budget a little bit. How about water? Water's plenty. Oh, we don't have a landfill yet, do we? We need a landfill. Or, I mean, we could go straight to burning garbage. But that costs way too much money. So yeah, let's actually build this across here. So that I get the distance is all nicely connected up. And then now we'll build the landfill. And, oh yeah, we still need to put more consideration into parking. So parking lots are here. Got a few hundred people so far. How many of these are like actual working people? Where's that information? We have, okay, yeah, a few hundred of them are adults. They're already employed. I think we're gonna end up with a bunch of empty factories here until more people move into the city. I think maybe we leave room for like a high school over here. Actually, I mean, if this is supposed to be like the rich neighborhood, don't put a high school right next to it. Hmm. Whoops. Let's just bring out the tree brush. Get rid of the trees. Get rid of the trees. Some rocks. Alright, anyways, yeah. So, people want to drive to work over here. They park over here? Maybe for now, parking over here might be the play. Early game, it never really matters, but yeah, this will be kind of the temporary parking lot. Alright, so yeah, the highway's gonna go out this way, it's gonna curve to the left a bit. So we still got some room to build stuff over here. And then of course we can put a bit of a neighborhood. Is this highway's gonna go across here? So yeah, we can have a pretty good sized area over here. Seems not quite as flat as it looks. Darn it. Water. That's all that. Maybe more water. That looks dumb. Let's just start buying a couple squares. Obviously we could cheat and get them for free, but I don't want to do that. Normally we wouldn't even be able to buy a square this early in the game, I don't think, but oh, interesting. I just noticed we ended up only 3 squares deep here. Shoot. Alright. Fixing dumb stuff. This will go out here. The water is going to continue this way. There we go. More roads. Why does this not connect properly? Is it the slope, or did we somehow get off? at a very slight angle. Oh, this was at the edge of the map too, probably. That must have been. I'll do the upgrade there. Alright. A little bit more water problems. And we need to no more residential. Now that I'm thinking about this a little bit more, I'm not super excited on how this is currently going. I think we're gonna curve over here somewhere. And a road guideline. Curve that up to there. And then it's out here. And I'm gonna go like roughly parallel to this other guy. And yeah. I'm totally not gonna be happy no matter how this turns out. Okay. Let's not have that at a curve like that. Let's make this go straight out like the other side. All right. So we're gonna zone in a bunch more housing. Let's see. Not super perfect 4x4 houses over here. But zoning along this back street, but not this other one. Well, this is a really long street, though, to not have... We should have something that goes across, like, here. something like that. All right, back to zoning. Yeah, I don't want residential stuff in here. I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe I'll end up putting residential stuff in there. But for now. That's not what we're going for. But this should... Let's see. We still want a bit more stuff this way, so I think we're gonna continue this out a little bit. Why do we have like fucking Stonehenge out here? That's random. Okay, yeah, we'll probably have another connection into this guy. Let's see. We want the curved road. The classic curved road. Something out here and... That's about right. So yeah, put a bunch of little straight road stuff in here. Squeeze more housing in. What problems do we got? Any problems? Apart from... This thing's a mess. Just bring the water straight out, I guess. Not super happy with this. Not that the water pipes particularly matter. The electricity is okay. It actually does reach across. That's a bit surprising. Electricity consumption, production. Gonna have to increase the budget on electricity again sometime soon. But for now, we're gonna add We're gonna have the interchange over here. The highway goes this way. Highway interchange over here. Hmm. Never looked at natural resources. No, these polluting factories right next to our nice fertile farmland. Brilliant. Yeah, my previous map I didn't have very much farmland, so I would like to get in some farming this time. With the industry DLC, you have a little bit more options than the old. Where's the work stuff? So we have 193 unfilled jobs for uneducated people. We have some overeducated people here, and then we have some jobs that are unfilled for well-educated. Wait, is it well-educated? I guess well-educated must be a high school. Highly educated is university. Alright, anyways. We have a farm main building. And then we need to expand this farming industry area. The Garnet Farmland. Okay, we'll get some electricity out here. And some water. And then what do we need for this farming industry? We can make crop fields, fruit fields. Farm maintenance building. Farm workers barracks. Each building increases the work efficiency by 5%. I mean, that's not very much. But Oh, I think we should have like dirt roads. Two-lane gravel road. What about... That might be the best we can do. These paths, I don't think can... buildings alongside them. Pedestrian... Where's the pedestrian crap? Over here. Hoping there might be like a pedestrian dirt road. But I don't know if these work properly, basically. Let's see. We'll just go back to this one. This tiny little gravel road. Because, yeah, I feel like this makes sense with the farmland. We have farm workers barracks along here on both sides. Wait, 40 workplaces? What? I don't know. And let's see here. So we need to I don't know if I really want to go how much dirt road do I really want? Let's start throwing in some of the crop stuff. Wait, what is all this other stuff? Flour mill, cattle shed, milking parlor, slaughterhouse, grain silos, barns. Okay. Storage building stuff. But we need to actually put the crops. That is definitely bigger than I thought it was going to be. So let me... How do I turn off this overlay? Trying to get a feel for what types of crops do we really want to put in here. Thinking we're gonna want it's here also. So we want right here. So that we can fit in some more barracks. Shoot. Alright, we're gonna need Get rid of this tree. Are these trees part of the barracks? No way, right? I don't know. Shoot, where's the... Okay, industry. I can't see the fertile soil properly with this. Very annoying. Okay. The estimated production is... I thought it would change a lot more based on where the fertileness of the soil is, but it's looking rather constant. I guess let's start small. Let me get back to... Or gravel road. And... What a pain. Let's see, we're making cotton, or we could have corn, or we could have potatoes. Or we could have wheat. Whoa. Why did it make a sound there? Or we could have green. Hell no. I think wheat is like the classic. All right. But yeah, we gotta put in some, oh shit. Our residential demand is going up. Let's see here. So this, we're gonna do these sort of things. Gonna be a little ugly. Whoops. We're gonna curve some more this way. So we just actually do that. And I really want to change this a little bit here. Upgrade that to not be buildable. And Can I do that along here as well? Is that all just fix the squares a bit? We're gonna have, yeah. Keep forgetting, and I wanted to change the radio station. We did classical last time. So we can't do Gold FM. I was on the official Mars radio earlier, in testing, and it sounded pretty good. Had lots of little silliness. But yeah, I also had turned down the music a bit. Alright, how are we doing on jobs? 453 unfilled jobs. We need people. But yeah, they're moving it. We can zone in up here. Still don't know if I'm zoning in down here though. Somebody got a tiny house. Alright, our farmland. I wanted to build, what was it, like a barn and some other stuff still. I mean, let's see, what does this cost? It's 1,000. How much does this hold? 300,000 compared to a barn, which holds 400,000. This thing's tiny. Okay, that's tiny also. So we have the grain silo there. And then we'll put like a processing building over here. The flour mill, I think, makes sense. Since we're doing wheat farming. What's this symbol? Enough raw materials. Oh, yeah. It's fine. We will get there. Whoops. If you want to build more roads, we need... look at the fertile land again. I don't know how much it matters exactly how bright the yellow is. Like, can we put stuff here?
It's Super Salmon
Maybe.
Days down at Fish Brothers. For a limited time, bring in any fish and get a chilled salmon entree free. You heard right, bring in any fish and get a free chilled salmon entree. And I mean any fish. Got a swordfish lying around? Bring it in. Got a goldfish you're sick of feeding? Bring it in. Got a fish that's been sitting in the sun for a few days? Bring it in. We'll throw it in with the rest of them. What we
Bring it in.
Nobody's business but ours. Just enjoy your salmon, $8.99 with our famous stew. So, welcome on into Fish
whoops, we
Restaurant,
ended
where
up.
Everything's a great catch. Except lights, camera, movie. There's nothing like watching a movie to take you to another place or time.
Right.
And there's no better place to watch than Drome Cinema. And no better time than the time it
Let's
takes
grab
you
one
to
of
get from where you are to
these.
where we are. You'll break box office
Whoa,
records
that
of fun
is
as you
not
take
that
a trip to
guy.
Tinseltown
What the
Movie
hell
Hall,
happened?
USA. Action, cut, quiet on the set. Our theaters feature noise-absorbing fabric.
That must be a bug.
Here is the movie. That high-pitched shuttle drone is normal. It's the sound your ears hear when there's nothing for your ears to hear here. So come on down and enjoy the movies where everyone's a star.
Earthlings, Penna Masculine again, bringing you your favorite interplanetary tunes.
Whatever.
I must report, although I do not miss the
What was it? Medium crop field. Medium fruit field? No. Medium crop field.
Let's warm up with this next song.
8,000. Is that what it was before? Wheat. We like wheat. Whoops. I didn't even know. Roll wheel over those drop downs would change stuff. Electricity problems. What the fuck am I doing? Budget. Bring this up. My bad. Alright, water's still fine. Alright, it is Sunday. Early evening. Our city is getting close to 1,000 population. So I don't know how this works. Like, do people actually work in these buildings? Oh, I forgot I wanted to put parking for the people who work over here. Because yeah, they are just actually that's actually pretty nice. I didn't realize they'd be able to park alongside these dirt roads, because the dirt roads are smaller than regular roads. Obviously they don't have sidewalks, but I mean, from a realism perspective of, like, you know, like keeping the roads cheap. I really like this. I guess they're supposed to be gravel, not dirt roads, but whatever. How is the farmland going? We've got crops, which we're turning into flour, but we're apparently importing a lot to create that flour. I think that's how that works. So yeah, we seem to be losing a lot of money on this, I guess. I'm not sure. But I think that is probably to do with we don't have very many workers in the fields right now or something. We need more people working, and then we produce more crops. But also this building might be more designed for like 10 fields instead of 2 fields or something. I don't really know. Oh. Production rate. What's the conversion rate? Is it 5 tons becomes 8 tons? We need more people. Usually when I look down, we're in the green, but I think we've spent a lot of money. On buildings and roads and stuff, so that our actual balance has gone down quite a lot. Let's see. I should be building over here, I guess. Let's say we extend this road. And I'm gonna bring it down here. Then curve it this direction. And gonna kind of wing it. I'll go something out this way and come back here. And maybe we have something out here, but then it's gonna come back. Into here. And I mean, I guess this could connect down here. Seems alright. And then we're gonna want more stuff over here. Some stuff down the hill towards the water. I guess that area is probably too steep, actually. Yeah, we'll just throw in a bit of housing down here. Residential. Not really sure quite how I want to do this. I think I don't want buildings along there, probably. So I should really upgrade. I want to mess with it over here. Probably. All right. That'll be a good start. And then of course we've got to fix all the water and electricity. Maybe this way. It's a mess. Oh, and conveniently we have power lines here, so we actually don't have to worry about electricity. Okay. Sunday evening, they want more shopping. Oh, we don't have a graveyard yet. Somebody dead. Maybe we put a graveyard up on the hill. It's a little bit messed up. Here's a good graveyard spot. Actually, no. That's where I wanted to put like a high school or something. A little bit too good of a spot. Graveyard doesn't need to be that centralized. Alright, how are things going? We have alright, the acquisition is all our own production right now. So I think we're doing better. We're almost the end of our first day. So we need to we have nobody eligible for elementary school yet because they can't go to elementary school till age 6, I believe. But where's that age? Alright, so yeah, we have a lot of 0, 1, and 2-year-olds. So yeah, in a couple of days then they'll be in elementary school. But we don't gotta worry about that quite yet. But yeah, they want more shopping. Oh, I'm an idiot. When I built this road earlier, I was thinking it was this one. With the shopping along it. Because I thought, oh, this shopping road is going to be kind of a main road. But yeah. I totally screwed that up. That's fine. But yeah, we need... Well, we don't necessarily need more commercial, but they want more commercial. Currently, they want more commercial. And I do want to get... parking lot in. So thing is, the parking lots do not look very good unless you have them up very flat. You get super messed up by changes in elevation. I never made parking lot over here, did I? It's in either of these places. Oh wait, no, I put a parking lot here. I decided I'd be okay with these guys parking along the dirt road. But I mean, there are over 100 people work over here. I feel like there probably should be a parking lot. I wonder if there's like a dirt parking lot asset. That would be nice. Anyways, where am I gonna... Like, maybe we go over here. And maybe we actually... putting like high density. Just a little bit of high density shopping. And a parking lot. It's not flat over here. Really annoying. Maybe I did say fuck the parking lot.
Don't you want money for nothing? Yeah, you do. What's the catch? There is one. Anyone who wants it can have it. You just have to ask for it. Our 3-day sleepaway camp is the perfect place to strike it rich. Who are we? Well, we're the number one dream makers in the region. And you are a motivated,
to high density.
Who has a desire to make it big. Run! Don't walk!
If they even build it.
Above 120. This is exciting. This offer is just
maybe they're not gonna even build it. They might not build high density.
So don't wait. The early bird catches the worm, and the worm is a bus at 143 Industrial Way that leaves at dawn.
Or I might just have to wait a minute or two. We'll see. Hey, we have a 2-star farm. What the fuck does that mean?
Millennia, these gentle and graceful giants roamed the earth, grazing off the lush vegetation of the time. Their mere existence transformed the landscape and made a lasting impact on our world. It's that legacy that Dino Oil is proud to continue by using their eons-old dead bone goop to fuel your 5-door wagon.
Oh yeah.
Making it the oldest form of recycling there is. Dino Oil.
Classic fossil
fuels. Power
fuels.
of bones.
Let's just bring this road out here.
I'm Penem Askelin, and you are listening to Mars Official Radio. Soon, this planet will require the same social institutions that are required on Earth. Hospitals, retirement homes, and of course, schools. As a trained educator, I believe that Mars will need a custom educational system, more efficient and less time-consuming. How do you think the system should be designed? Share your thoughts. Write us a letter. Listen to this.
Let's say we add a little bit more over here. Actually, can we even justify that without... We need the people. We need the workers. I want to keep expanding our farm, but we need more workers. Area bonuses. Let's say we bring the gravel road out here, though. We can do that. And then we can squeeze in we can squeeze in 2 of these. Hell yeah. Not that we need more right now, but I like that they fit right there. I couldn't help myself. All right, we are currently storing 433 out of 600 tons of grain. Don't know how much of that did they import versus how much of this is what we actually produce so far. Alright, as soon as these are built, expecting lots of people to come over here to go shopping, and then they're gonna like park their cars along the street, and it's gonna be kind of silly. And it's not that great of a walking distance for a lot of people. Let's see how many people actually walk over there. For all our low density residential, we're expecting lots of people to drive their cars. We have gone past 1,000 population, so that's nice. Not that it really means anything, I guess, but since we have all the milestone stuff unlocked already. We should probably have more park type stuff, but if I were to put in some parking here, so if I were a parking lot, where would I be? This one. So we could definitely flatten some area here and probably get a pretty decent parking lot. Spot. Yep. Still trying to decide, are we doing a regular parking lot or parking lot roads? I think we're gonna do regular parking lot. Let's put it on both sides. So I have a couple of these parking lots. Oh my god. Alright, so yeah. Parking lot. Over here and over here. They're a little bit bigger than I was thinking they were. I need to flatten out a little bit more area. I wasn't actually paying attention. Hopefully this is not too expensive. Wait, what? Why is there a sports car over here? Oh, these things have parking in the back. Alright, parking lot. Something like that. And, I think I'm gonna disable parking along here so that they actually park in the parking lot. And no one's gonna want to park in this parking lot without a way to cross the street over here. We should turn off parking all along there. Let's just do it like that. But yeah, we need to add a crosswalk basically. So if we go to no controller, we'll just put a crosswalk right over here. That'll be good. As far as visitors goes, these are very popular buildings. We could potentially put a pedestrian path through here to make the walk distance a little bit better. Do we go with like a gravel path? Just to be more naturey. Yeah, maybe we do that. And then where's the terrain slope? We're gonna want to curve this to make it look a little bit more natural. Something like this. And is it gonna connect to the sidewalk up here? Okay, yeah, that did it. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're good. Got a lot of visitors, but yeah, it does look like a lot of people are walking. Our residential demand has gone through the roof. How's this thing going? It seems like you definitely make a lot more money converting the crops to flour compared to just directly selling the crops. But still seems like we need a lot more flour mills if we wanted to convert all of these crops into flour. Seems weird to me that the flour mills seems like you need more than the crop fields. I would think it'd be like 90% crop fields and 10% flour mills. Alright. We are gonna be at midnight in a few seconds, so that'll be it for today. But that's the current city of Crabston. Got a bit of... shoot. Previously, at the end of the day, I was... doing screenshots each day for the thumbnail for the YouTube video, but... at nighttime, you just can't see that well. I'm not sure. It's very late. I'm not gonna play more right now. But yeah, it'd definitely be better. Well, what I can do is... could go in the options. We could go to gameplay. Turn off the daylight cycle for a moment. And then use that just to see what our city would look like in the daytime. So we've got yeah, got the little shopping area over here. We've got the new shopping area over here. Lots of loaded in city residential. We got the little industrial area. And of course, the farm area that we're gonna keep focusing a lot on the farm area, but we also need to keep expanding the residential quite a bit. But we're planning on sending a highway this way, curving slightly to the left, and then there's going to be a highway across this way. So we're trying to fill in sort of that quadrant with residential and then farmland over here, of course. But as for what else we're gonna build, I don't know. A bit foggy. Not a fan of the foggy. But let's go back in the options, turn back on the day-night cycle, and then save and quit. Crabston.